I guess your pants are showing.
Thanks.
Loud up a little bit.
Is it on?
Yeah, people are getting on. Hi, guys.
Hey guys.
Wait, it's on me right now.
Yeah, have it on you.
I am, I'm excited because my husband has some things he wants to say. So, we're going to turn it around on him.
Hey guys, I'm Bill, the cheerleader. So I was just want to encourage everybody and to really work hard here and try to get bonuses. I know it can change your life totally.
Are you going to cry?
No?
He's totally choking.
No, I got the stupid cold. So it'll totally change your life. I know that. And I'm so excited to watch what it does to your guys' families like it has changed ours totally. And I also want to talk to your husbands a little bit and just encourage them to do what it takes around the house because it will be worth it. Like last time, 2 years ago when Melissa joined, it was, what did you do?
What do you mean?
When you started, how long until Double Diamond?
3 months.
So Melissa started and it was crazy. She just worked a ton and we all chipped in around the house, helped out as much as we could. And she went Double Diamond and in 3 months. And that means she went from no income to, I think the first summer, some of her checks
Can't say.
were,
Good.
okay, I just can't say. But it was double what I was making a month, which to me was ridiculous. I never thought anything could come about this, but I was willing to let her try and support her and do what I could to really give her a good opportunity to go as hard as she could for as long as she could to see what happens in this business. And it blew me away. I can't believe it. So knowing what you can do, I want to encourage the women on the team and the husbands, support your wives as they work. And it's going to change your life like you can't believe. And the other thing I was going to say is encourage you guys. I know some people have never had a business before, but you know, you got your monthly fee of $100 to $125 you pay. Investment. And it was like $99 to sign up. Some of you maybe did the starter kit for $250. I don't know a business you can get into that is that cheap to get into and run per month. I had a trucking company for almost 10 years and my annual fuel, just my fuel cost per month was about $6,000 a month just for one truck. My truck payment was $2,400 a month. And, you know, so if you look at that, and that was just, and then I had about $7,000 in tolls per year when I was over the road. And then cell phone bills, repairs, oil changes and tires were about $11,000 a year. So, you know, my fuel bill a year was like $70,000 a year, which is most people's income for a whole year. So when I looked at this business, when Melissa asked me if she could try it, and I looked at what the costs were, I almost laughed because
So minimal.
to me, there's no risk. I mean, what's $100? We waste $100 all the time on eating out a month or just on stupid stuff. I mean, I'll go to the store and pick up a couple things. Next thing I know, I've got $50 worth of junk that I don't even know what the heck I bought. So
It's not going to make you money.
and it doesn't make me money. So I just want to encourage everybody out there to get behind your wives. Wives, really work this thing and see what this does for your family and for you and your husband. And it'll take stress off you, the money, the extra income, and everything. Sorry, guys, I got that cold.
He's mine, girls. Back off.
Yeah, back off, girls. So I was just wanting to encourage you guys, and I am so proud of everybody on the team. I love watching you guys and seeing you guys work and seeing you announce potentials or talking about your loyal customers. I just love it. So you guys are doing a great job.
No,
Keep it up.
I have some questions for you.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead and take a drink. So I want to ask on behalf of the women. Women feel guilty a whole lot, and
Oh man, my
ooh, awesome, Heather. Amy's saying hi, Parker.
Hi.
I
Tell Matt hi, Amy.
Okay, so my question for you is from a man's perspective. When we choose to work really hard for a month or two, knowing what can happen, but our house starts falling apart, our laundry doesn't get done, we're not cooking the way we normally cook from the man's point of view, do we need to feel guilty about that?
No.
Because why? What has happened?
Well, you're trying to focus more on the work, on your job, so you can change your family's life. So to me, that's worth it. Let the house maybe not be in tip-top shape. I mean, that's what we did. I did as much as I could because I was still working full-time. And the kids can only do so much. So we just did what we could. And, you know, the house falls apart a little more, or a little more dishes or whatever, and just do your best. You know, I come home, I'm dealing with a lot of back pain and still working, but I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make this business go for Melissa, because I know this is going to be huge. It's going to change our life forever. And so I'm willing to do what it takes. And even if it's a year, if she wants to push for a whole year to see where she goes, I'm willing to come home every night and do what I got to do. And
if I push for a year, I will be ambassador.
Because the thing is, I look at, if I pushed for a year, I did this. I used to work 100 hours a week driving truck, took every load I could, over the road, gone for my family 5 nights a week if I had to, trying to make extra money, and I never got anywhere. I mean, pretty much my income stayed the same.
And it was just enough to get by. It wasn't like we were rolling in the dough.
Yeah, I wasn't rolling in the dough. I was paying bills and had a little extra spending money and that, but when I had my own truck, the harder I ran, the more breakdowns I had, the more fuel, the more tires, repairs. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. In this business, the harder you work, your $100 to $125 a month fee stays the same.
Yeah.
Your income goes up, but for me, the harder I ran, the more expenses I had.
Right.
So it was almost like I used to feel like it didn't even pay. So
also, I want to ask from your point of view. So when I worked really hard 2 years ago it was about 2 months that I worked really hard straight. The kids didn't see me a whole lot because that was what we agreed as a family that we would do. And of course they missed me, but I'm wondering long term, has that affected them in a negative way?
No, I would say it has not. I don't even think they'd remember it right now if you asked them. And they also saw their lives change. Like our boys are in BMX and they got custom built race bikes.
Well, they went from never being able to race.
Yeah, never being able to race to racing 4 or 5 days a week, going to camps with pro riders, getting custom built race bikes, having, you know, this job changed their lives. And for once, we were finally able to give them something they haven't had, like support them in their sports. Because before either I was gone all the time and Melissa just had her hands full with all the kids, and then she had a photography business at the time, and we just didn't have. It was just hard for a single mom running a photography business to try to take the kids to any sports. And then when I was working 100 hours a week, I mean, when do you have time for that? So.
And what about the girls?
And the girls too. Like Kira's gotten a cut. We bought her a car, and you know she's reaped a lot of benefits with that, and got a lot of freedom now, and she's having fun. And Ella's gotten to do gymnastics, and she's gotten to do a lot of fun things, and so it will. And after Melissa's first summer, we finally took our first vacation.
Yes.
And that we actually paid for. Up until then, we would stay in my parents' cabin for free. So this will change your life. It'll be huge.
And we're starting.
Yeah, we're just starting. But I can see the potential. If you support your wife in this, and your wife can work, and she really gives it goes hard at it, and really pushes and push. I know there's no way something doesn't happen. Right. There's no way your income doesn't explode if you're really giving it all you got. So
then my last question is, you know, we tend to not, oh, thanks, Chelsea. When we are working really hard, we tend to not do a whole lot to ourselves. We maybe stay in our sweats all day and maybe don't do our hair for a few days. And is that okay?
That's fine. I mean, I look like crap all the time, guys, so. I mean, I got manual labor jobs.
Do you guys have questions for him? Do you have anything else you want to say while they're asking?
Not that I can think of.
You're so handsome. Amy's saying, you're so handsome.
Nice. I'm telling Matt.
I'm seeing if they have questions. You guys have questions for Bill?
They're like, just how
you guys don't even understand how big of a deal this is that he is periscoping. He does not like talking in front of people, and he definitely does not like the camera on him.
I love saying little things on your posts and liking your stuff, but it's hard for me to talk like
But
this.
he really he really wanted to. So, okay, it doesn't seem like anyone has. Okay, so Chelsea's asking, besides the income, what else do you like about It Works, Bill?
Well, I take the greens and the vitamins, and it has changed my energy level. Like, actually, I used to feel like I needed a nap during the day, and now I don't. Like, I feel way more energy, and I just feel better. And, I mean, Melissa did a wrap on me, and I saw a huge difference, but because I like eating like crap, it kind of came back over a couple months. So
I won't let him wrap anymore.
But
It's a waste.
I totally believe in the wraps. I believe in all their products. I mean, I've watched, even if I haven't experienced some of the other products, I know people that have and seen what it's done for them. And so,
What about the company as a whole?
I love the company. I love like watching the Periscope and watching the worship
At conference?
at conference was amazing. Like, and to me, I told Melissa last night, this doesn't seem like a job or a company. It feels like a family.
Yes.
Like, even like Melissa's Sidelines, I like to follow them and I'll post or like support them or like their stuff, and I just feel like it's like a big family. It's so cool. I've gotten to know just knowing Melissa's friends and everything has just been a lot of fun, and meeting you guys. I feel like I know you guys, like following you, watching you post, and then seeing your family pics and that, like seeing your kids and your husbands and everything. It's just fun to see, you know, I feel like I know you guys and I don't, you know, or I've never met you.
Okay, so Heather's wondering, how do you gather loyal customers and distributors?
I blab my big mouth everywhere I go about It Works, and
Bill doesn't actually physically ever sign anyone, but he opens the door for me, for people all the time.
yeah, like at the BMX track, I blab there a lot, and
Blah, 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 blah,
I
blah.
got Melissa, a girl joined from that, and two, and she's gotten loyal customers from there. So
Yep.
I just, everywhere I go, like at my work, whatever, and just friends or whatever, I'm always.
And our next goal is to stock you up on clothes, because then you'll be wearing clothes.
Yeah. And I am gonna eventually, I want to start working it a little bit. Like I have no problem talking to anybody out in public. And I feel like maybe when I don't have to work hardly at all, soon, hopefully, that maybe I could go out and just blitz people or whatever, and you know, try to do something that way. But otherwise, I'm the cheerleader, so.
Yeah, so I have another question for you. If you guys have questions, ask, but I actually thought of another question that maybe would be good for your husbands to hear, or maybe even just for you guys to hear from his point of view. So I've been here for a little over 2 years. Tell me how you have seen, yes, give him some Blitz cards, absolutely. How have you seen It Works change me?
I've watched Melissa become way more confident in herself and believe in herself, and it just kind of step out and make friends easier. Like, she's way more outgoing and just, I don't know, not that she wasn't outgoing before, but it's different. Like, I think because she feels a little more confident in herself, and this company has just helped bring that out, you know, and she's just, to me, I don't know how to put a finger on it, but she seems way more healthier all the way around in her person and her faith and everything. Like, I think it's just strengthened her the whole way.
So do you feel like me doing this job has hurt our family or our relationship at all?
There's no way this has hurt our family. It's only made it stronger. And I would say if you could interview the kids, they'd say the same thing. Like, because of this job, we've gotten to do more things as a family. Like, like in Minnesota.
Even just having you home at night every night.
Well, yeah, having me home, like, I'd probably be pounding over the road still if I.
That means driving his truck.
Yeah, sorry. I'd probably be out, driving truck over the road still, or still have my own, trying to change or make the more money in that. But
we just watched a video that the kids and I had made for Bill for Father's Day like 7 or 8 years ago.
Yeah.
We just found it today and we were rewatching it, and Ella was being interviewed. My sister was doing it and asked, "What do you like the most about your dad?" And she said, "I just like when I get to spend time with my dad as a family, when we're all together as a family." And he was sobbing because that was not the case back then. And now we see him.
Well, during that video, Tucker had to go to the hospital because he hit his head really bad.
Not during the video, but at that time.
That time. But when they were in Chicago, Melissa was visiting her sister, and when they did this video, I would remember I was over the road, probably in Tennessee or something, and I remember Melissa calling me saying he's in the hospital, and you can't get there.
I already cried today, and now I'm crying again too. But now
I'm here. So
it's been okay.
Yep.
Sorry, Heather. I made Heather cry twice today at work. I thought there was one other thing I wanted to ask. Yours and my relationship. How has this affected our relationship?
I think it's made it stronger because we never had dates. Like, we just couldn't afford babysitters, couldn't afford to go out. And now, like, weekly we go out. And that's amazing. And it does help. Our kids have gotten a little older, but it's mainly because the finances have changed, that we can afford to go out and have a little fun. And we don't do anything extravagant. Maybe once or twice a year we'll have a weekend date where we spend a little more money and have a little more fun that we normally don't do. But, I mean, just even going out to coffee, going out to dinner, quick while the kids are at church or whatever. I mean, that's huge for us now, and that never happened before. So,
well, this business is very much a part of our conversation and our life. And I mean,
all the time.
Think and talk a lot about it. But is it ever too much? Like, do you ever feel like this business has taken over me?
No, like, a lot of times I'm the one asking her what is going on, or
he helps me chart.
Yeah, I love to help chart. And, like, it's fun because she'll call me, where do you think I should put this person or whatever? And I feel like it's a daily conversation. A lot of times I'm the one that brings it up. Like, I'm asking, hey, what's going on? Or how is so-and-so doing? Or whatever. Like, I know if you guys announce people, I'm always asking her, hey, did they sign yet? Or because I get excited for you guys. I know what this has done for our family, and I want that to happen for you guys. Because I just believe in it. And I know anybody can do it. Melissa she's not a salesperson at all. Like when she was going to do this, I'm like, and she's like, do you mind if I do the 250 starter kit? And I'm like, go ahead, and I'm thinking, well, if we can break even, whatever.
Heather's going diamond because you told her to.
Yeah. So I was just like, if we can just get our 250 back, I'll be happy. And I thought, you know what? Let's say she never gets the money back she had into it. Okay, let's say 250, 300, whatever. I thought, I spend more than that on a snowmobile trip for 4 days. And some of you Southerners may not know what snowmobiles are, so you might have to Google it. But they're really fun. So anyways, I spend more on a snowmobile trip, and it's gone in 4 days than it was her to maybe make money. So to me, it was a no-brainer. It was like, I'm the stupid one for not letting her do it or try it, because what do I got to lose?
So another question I have, since I'm not a salesperson, and I know that is what so many people say, what have you seen me do? How have I done this? What have you seen me do?
I've seen you just be real about the products. You just tell what you like about them, and you're not pushy. And that's, I think, not being pushy. When you push people, they automatically will put up a wall or a shield, to kind of like, stay away from me. I mean, I've done it to people when they're pushing me. So, but I really feel like just being honest, telling people what you love about the products, showing you using the products, wearing your It Works clothes around. Like, I know Melissa's gotten a lot of people have asked about that. And I think seeing how Melissa's changed too, I think a lot of people just see that in her, and it just draws it out. Like, and people want to know what's different with you, or what you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know. I can't put my finger on it.
What? Okay. Do you guys have any other questions? Because I have one more for him. But if you guys have one, oh, thank you, Chelsea. So I want to know what you say, and I'm not being disrespectful to the men who are watching this that aren't on board, but I want to know what you say to the men who aren't on board.
Get on board, because I'm not trying to be disrespectful either, but it'll be a lot easier if your wife really does something with this to just accept it than if she proves you wrong and then you gotta swallow your pride. And plus, it really can change your life. It's really not. I mean, I've owned a trucking company for 10 years, a lawn care company for 6 years. Melissa had a photography business for 13 years? 14? Mm-hmm. We've had businesses. There's no other business that you're going to have this little amount of money into it to get going. And if you want to argue with me, we can talk about it, and I can show you figures and everything else. But I dispatched and managed a petroleum company and ran gas stations and bulk plants. I know what businesses cost. So this thing is so low risk. I mean, and if you work it at all, that $100 or $125 a month is nothing. It's paid for. Mm-hmm. And so I just want to encourage any guys that, I mean, really look at yourself. Why don't you want to support your wife?
Yeah.
Like, what do your hobbies cost a month or a year? Because if she's doing this, and let's say it's 125 times 12, you know, you're, 1,400, something around in there, maybe a little 1,500. Well, a year, I spend that probably a year on my stupid hobbies. Mm-hmm. My snowmobile trips, my hunting, my fishing. I look at what I got in hunting equipment, a new bow, fishing rods, tackle, mm-hmm. you know, you name it. You know, all my hobbies. And, man, you got to admit, our hobbies are so much more expensive than most of what women do. So,
well, and this, I mean, I don't know.
She's making money with it. Right. And if they love it, I watch the community and the girls and how they interact, and it is amazing. Like, they are like best friends. It's my wife has made more awesome, better friends now than she's ever had, that I've known her for 20 years, and it's exciting. And
well, and when you love your wife, don't you just support her because you love her?
Well, yeah, I would think so. Yeah.
Right. So that, I feel like that is the other question I've heard.
And guys, what is not to love about a sugar mama? I mean, there is nothing in me that is too prideful to be like, hey, she's making more than me. That ticks me off. You know what? I'm in a career. I've been driving trucks since I was 18 years old. I've made the same amount of money a year since the beginning, and I've hauled anything and everything and been at the top and just never seemed to get over a pay scale. So we're not getting rich with me for my job career. And last time I checked, the pro hockey teams, I grew up playing hockey, they're not looking for a 40-year-old goon anymore. So I guess I'm out of luck there. So this is, I'm excited. If she can do awesome and whatever, I mean, who cares who makes the money, as long as you're happy and you love each other and you're committed to each other and you're changing your family's life. I mean, how much better can it get?
All right. Thank you, babe. I love you.
See ya.